But why don't we get into it? I think, well, maybe if you could share how you developed the system before we jump to the first slide. How did it come?
All right.
What is now the pipeline profit system come to be?
Okay. When I first got started online, I loved it. It was awesome. I could work from home. I could dress like this, up the suit. Well, actually, I wear swim trunks most of the day, but
he lives in Tampa. That's true.
Yeah. So it was awesome because it was automated. I could work from home. I have a 2-year-old, and I love just being with them all the time. So it was perfect for me. What I didn't like is I'm not a very technical person, and it seemed like a lot of management to me because I had to do, like if I got like some pay-per-click going on, one search engine, I had to like manage that, and then I had another one and another one. It became a lot of work to manage all these, and no, seriously, it did because we were doing a lot of different campaigns. Like I got started with Google when they first launched the AdWords, and like just with one of my businesses, we spend between $80,000 to $100,000 a month on it, and like that's a lot of money just to not watch it all the time, right? So. Yeah, I mean, like when I first started doing that, like at 3 in the morning, I'd be checking at 5 in the morning. But it became overwhelming, and I was actually having to hire people to manage all of this, and I really didn't like it. So I knew that there had to be a couple of, like maybe 3 or 4 really good ways to generate a lot of traffic that wouldn't require so much management. And obviously one of them was SEO, which obviously, besides the traffic, it builds a lot of credibility because people, when they're looking for your companies or your products, they see you in the organic listings.
The placement, the visibility.
Right,
yeah.
It's really good. And so I went to one of my mentors who does a lot of infomercials, and I said, hey, there's got to be a way. I hear about all these, you guys doing infomercials. Gary Halbert's like got semi-trucks full of letters going places. Like, how do I do something really big online? Because I don't like, all this management stuff. And of course, they're like, I don't know, man, we don't do that. So, but they put me in contact with companies that did offer like, really big media purchases. And at first it was too hard to do it. Like you had to spend so many millions of dollars every month to do it. And I finally, after negotiating, more like begging, figured out ways to work with them to do it and to automate the whole system. And it probably took me 9 to 12 months to figure it out, and I lost a lot of money doing it. Because I do these campaigns, and the traffic would come in so fast that I didn't know. I mean, there's just so many little things along the way, like servers, obviously, fulfilling product. I mean, just like little things
like that.
Yeah. And so I had no idea. So I would lose a lot because it's kind of like a pipeline, right? If it's coming down and it's rushing at you, if you don't have every little screw tightened, it would just blow out on me. And so I'd get it to here, and it'd be successful, and it'd blow out, and I'd fix it, and then I'd get it to here, and I kept getting it closer and closer, and then finally, after a while, I finally got it working, and then that's when I, brought in the attorneys and everything, and we're like, hey, we gotta really roll this out. There was no way to do anything with it, so we just started building business after business. We have like a real estate course, we have the acting course, we have weight loss stuff. We have stuff they don't want me to disclose yet, but there's like we just keep adding different businesses to it because it works very, very well.
So are we going to show them a shortcut so they can avoid
the
stops and starts in your development of
exactly.
pipeline system?
This is really, like, what do we have? Like 10 audios and 5 DVDs that explain all this?
It's actually 13 videos.
It keeps getting more and more.
It's PC, Camtasia videos, and 5 audios that we put together. So we took that material and
It's all here, and so we're going to go through it really fast. So it's all free for you guys. So just write it all down, and if you do have any questions that aren't answered, we'll be in the back of the room afterwards, and we'll go through them with you.
Cool. So well, I guess everyone know who John Reese is? Yeah. Traffic Secrets. Yeah. He has on his website for Traffic Secrets now. It's all proof, right? So I thought it'd be helpful for you guys to see a little bit about the results that Brock has had with just one of his businesses, using the pipeline profit system that he developed. So without further ado, hopefully you can read that, but are you familiar with One Shopping Cart? Okay, so he uses One Shopping Cart for one of your businesses.
Right.
And this is the weekly results of one product, which was a primary offer.
Right. This was what I do when I create this system now is I have like one product that I'm attempting to sell, and then I have other back-end products, which I call safety nets. That way, if for some reason the first one doesn't sell or convert, then I've got these other ones that hopefully will, so that I don't lose anything on. Now you can go really like a lot of the stuff I'm saying was when I first got started. It wasn't a system in place. Now you can do it for like $10 a day or something. So this was back when I first got started with it. But here's a shot. We attempted to do like a 90-day overview of it, but one shopping cart, when you do it on the weekly, it kind of adds a little bit more. So it's roughly like 13 weeks.
13 weeks, $624,290, if you can't read that in the back.
So a little over $500,000 with my primary product.
That's okay. That's not
and
bad.
Then the next one is I put a secondary product, which is Beta Fuel. These are two of my weight loss products. And so I put the second one in as my kind of like my safety net or my back end. And it actually almost did as good as my front end. It did $411,000 within.
Okay, so that, if I add it up, since I'm terrible at math, I'll let the system do it for me. 14-week total?
It was $1,035,000, roughly.
So you want to learn how to do that?
Yeah. There's a couple other things, and I'm just saying this to kind of give you some ideas, is after it went through those two, I'm an affiliate for a lot of other products, so there was other revenue that came in, and all of these products are reoccurring. So they reoccur every 30 days.
So this is just the front end revenue for the primary and secondary offer.
Right. So this will reoccur every,
Okay, not bad.